This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity Podcast. Today's discussion is Department of Justice sues Apple, 3 key points. First, the Department of Justice announced today that they filed an antitrust suit against Apple, essentially alleging illegal monopoly in the iPhone and connected services. That's sort of one. Second, on the news, Apple's fallen about 3.5% today, and we'll see if that continues. Apple says that they're going to fight the case rigorously. Third, we're looking at a time where the antitrust authorities between the FTC and the Department of Justice are much more aggressive than we've seen literally in decades between the FTC and the DOJ. As I see it currently, they have sued Google, they've sued Amazon, they've sued Facebook, or Meta Platforms. They've also sued now Apple, all for potential violations of different antitrust lawsuits. We'll see where this Department of Justice lawsuit goes, whether it's settled at some point. But one thing's for sure, we're seeing the most active FTC in the Department of Justice in a range of areas, particularly the antitrust areas, that we have seen in literally, from what I could tell, in decades. I hope you find this interesting. Again, the Department of Justice sues Apple. It is a very charged up, I don't want to say renegade or maverick FTC or antitrust authorities, because there are probably lots of things rightfully to attack, but it is amazing to see them going after companies like they are on steroids. Thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. Feel free to anytime to text Scott Becker thoughts 773-766-5322. Thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity Podcast.